Some customers just want to complain. So 2 months ago, I had a customer come in and they complained that they bought some Coors Light from me and it was skunky. I asked if they had a receipt so we could prove that it was bought here, and they didn't have one and they got all irritated. It was like, I bought it here and like you saw me buy it. And this dude's daughter was with him. His daughter was about like 20 something, early 20s, and then he was maybe early 50s or mid 50s. And she's like, Dad, do you really expect him to remember every face that comes in here? And then he just looked at her all like irritated. He's like, oh, and then he's just like, turns back to me and he's like, I ought to bring one in here and make you try one. And I'm like, excuse me? And I'm also like, yeah, okay. In my mind, I'm just like, let's just see how well that works out for you. Well, anyways, they buy their stuff and I print the receipt for them. I was like, here, hold on to this in case there's a problem. Because if something is genuinely wrong with a product sold from my store, I will go to my supplier and be like, hey, my customer got this faulty product and I need you to make it right. And then I'll also make it right on the customer side. Well, he comes in a little while later, buys some more Coors Light, and he's like, I got another skunky one. And I'm just like, well, this time you held on to the receipt, hopefully, and now I could go to my distributor and be like, hey, there's an issue with Coors that you need to fix. Keep in mind, he's not the only one that buys Coors Lights from me regularly. And he's like, oh, we don't have to do that because it's from the original batch. And I was like, you hadn't thrown that one out yet? He's like, no, because my daughter, for some reason, mixed all of those skunky ones in with the rest of mine, so I can't tell which one is which. So every now and then I grab a skunky one randomly. And I'm like, oh, well, you know, she probably just saw them sitting out there and just put them in the fridge, didn't realize those were the bad ones. And he's like, no, she knew. She thought she had to teach me a lesson because I'm being rude to customer service employees all the time. And I'm like, oh, well, tell her I said thank you. And then he looked at me all like, anyways, if that dude's daughter sees this, I owe you a beer. But not a skunky one, though.